comments. Part 2. Are you homo? Meow's a fag. Meow likes all genders. Did you notice me? Wow, Meow's a fan page. Arigato, little Meowie. Can Meow make dog sounds? Whoa. Bark, bark. Does Meow have an age or a gender? Meow is cat gender! Yay! Meow, what's your favorite snack? Yasukanya or Yatsu wa kawaii pokita ramu desu. Yay! Question for Meow. Will you continue to make more songs like this? Of course! Meow plans to make many more song covers. Meowba, what's your Discord? I want to be friends! Meow tells you what. Meow will make a public Discord server when we reach 10k followers. Arigato, Woo.
Doing the Devil's Tango in the bathroom, I'm not gonna lie, it's not common. But I remember one time back when I was in high school, there was a girl that was walking through the hallway, and I remember I was always somewhat like attracted to her. And there was this one time where I ended up actually like running into her. And like literally running into her in the hallway. I remember I was like late for class and I just bumped into her. And I was like, you know, she was like picking up her books on the ground that she dropped. Literally from like a scene in a movie. I remember I kind of just stood there looking at her because, you know, I ain't no simp to pick up her books. And then I remember she like ended up like just talking to me a bit as I was walking her to class because that's the most I would do. And I ended up saying like, oh, like, you know, like, hey, what's your snap? She gave me her Snapchat, and I remember the next day we ended up talking on Snap, and she wanted to hang out. So we ended up hanging out the next day, and we ended up going to a thing called McDonald's. And let's just say when we were at McDonald's, things ended up happening. Fall for part 2. At McDonald's, for some reason she was like really in the mood. Am I in the mood? I mean, like, she was always like, you know, talking about, you know, how she was good at doing the Devil's Tango. And how her ex-boyfriend told her, like, you know, she's not like a free bird or whatever. I don't know, she had like a lot of issues, I guess, with her ex-boyfriend, and she kind of just told me all about it until she ended up like wanting to take revenge because apparently her ex-boyfriend cheated on her. So she ended up, you know, telling me to stand up when we were just sitting down at McDonald's, and she told me to go to the bathroom with her. At first I was a little off-putting about it. I was like, I mean, we could, I guess. We stood up, we went to the bathroom with like this disabled sign on it. And we ended up doing the Devil's Tango. And what ended up happening next was so embarrassing. Remember me and her, we were doing the Devil's Tango in the bathroom for like half an hour in McDonald's. And I remember this guy was knocking on the bathroom door saying, anyone in there? I need to use the bathroom. Yeah, it got really awkward because he ended up just opening the door, and I guess I somehow unlocked it out of nowhere. I don't know. But basically, he ended up rolling in with his wheelchair and seeing me and her doing the Devil's Tango. I remember he ended up like screaming, just kind of like panicking in some sort. And I remember a McDonald's worker ran into the bathroom saying, "What's going on in here?" And let's just say it was really hard to explain, but at the end of the day, you know, they kind of just let us go with a warning, but we weren't allowed to come back to the McDonald's until we improved our act. As they would say. Fall for more embarrassing stories.
reading my YouTube hate comments. I hate Jeffy so much that he makes me barf. Oh yeah? Well, this comment makes me barf because of how trash it is. Yeah. Jeffy, you are as annoying as a doorbell. Well, F you, Zach Records. How about you record some more shit? And stop commenting on my YouTube videos. Jeffy, when you are sleeping, I'm gonna feed you green beans. I hate green beans, guys. No, please don't actually do this, because one, I hate green beans, and two, it would be really weird if you actually knew where I live. So please don't do this. Jeffy is the type of person to trade his car for gasoline money. No, I would never trade a car for gasoline money. I'm not that dumb. But I would trade it for an unopened box of Cheerios. Now that would be super pee-pee.
Reading your most awful comments. Just get a life. I do. It's called college, and I want to cry all the time. Mom, I want red velvety. We have red velvety at home. Red velvety at home. Well, at least I don't bully anyone. You look like red velvety but black and white. So what am I now? 1950s velvety? Not another comfort streamer. Wait, are you saying that people consider me a comfort streamer? Cringe plus ratio plus fatherless plus Simpsons reject plus L. Simpsons reject? My feelings!
So honestly, getting the cops called on you, is it fun? Especially when it's a parent of a girl that you're doing the devil's tango with. I remember one time I was hanging out with this girl, and she was like a part of our friend group, and she was really hot. She was outstanding, and let's just say she was really, really rich. Now, I'm not saying I was hanging out with her because she was rich, but it was nice how she would give us like meals and stuff, and she would pay for them when we went out as a group. But I remember one time she asked me specifically to come over. But she asked me to come at a specific time because she said, oh, like my parents like are leaving for the weekend, but like we have like a really high end security system, so like you have to come like maybe like more towards the night so they won't see you. And obviously I was like, you know, like damn, this girl's hot, you know, she's well put together, you know, why not? Like why not? So I remember I got in my car late at night and I ended up going to her house around like almost 2-3 o'clock basically. And when I got there, let's just say the craziest thing ended up happening. Fall for part 2. When I got to her place, I remember basically I sat in my car and I texted her saying, hey, like, is it clear to come in? She told me to basically go around the back and climb in through her window because there are apparently no cameras at her window. that's what I did. I literally ended up going, around the house, parking my car like across the street, so it doesn't look like it was parked on her street, and basically jumped through the damn window of her room. And when I got in, she's like, hey, like, you look really cute. And after that, we just instantly started making out. When we started making out, I remember me and her were going back and forth, and we ended up actually, funny enough, doing the devil's tango. And I remember we didn't just do it in her room though. We ended up going all around the house. It was kind of gross. And I know it's kind of gross to say that on here, but we ended up doing it. And what ended up happening next? Well, let's just say I heard sirens. Fall for part 3. Remember, I ended up hearing sirens, and I did not know where they were coming from as I was doing the devil's tango with this girl. And I remember I was kind of like, what's going on? Like, you good? And she instantly starts freaking out. She's like, oh my goodness, like, they're gonna come. Like, you gotta get out of here, like, now. And instantly I started realizing that there were cameras all over the house. Not just outside the house, but inside the house. And I started pointing it out at her, and she's like, uh-oh, I think my parents might have caught us. And I'm like, how would your parents catch us? They're all the way across the world. And then I realized that cops ended up coming, and there was an alarm. And let's just say she got a text saying, you're grounded. And that's when I knew we are totally screwed. I remember I ran upstairs back to her room, absolutely naked, and just instantly started putting on my clothes, and I jumped out her window and basically ran towards my car. But as I ran towards my car, I remember I saw cop cars literally parking at a driveway. So I remember I kind of snuck around the cop car and instantly got in my car and got away, luckily. The cops didn't question it. They saw me, but they weren't questioning anything.
Hi there, Mila-chan. Welcome to Meow's PNG tuber introduction. Meow's name is Meowbot. Please call Meow Meow. Meow talks in third person. Please use she, meow, magic, or dual pronouns for meow. Meow is an aspiring kawaii Minecraft content creator. Meow is inspired by Meow's favorite creator, Jellybean-sama. Meow asked Meow's viewers for some questions to answer in Meow's videos. Okie dokie, hey Meowbot, how's your day night? Meow is doing super great. Meow's steak was lovely. Thank you for asking, Frog-chan. What's your favorite tree recipe ship? Meow's favorite dream recipe ship is DreamX George. How did you come up with your pronouns? Meow built a deep connection to and meow for meows, spot for meows. Doe because meow is a doe. And magic because meow is a magical girl. How are you a magical girl? Meow has been a magical girl all Meow's life. Meow saves the world in different universes. guys, Meow's reborn in present time is something new. In present times, Meow's taken the body of his doll.
We have a horrible problem. So recently, other people have been trying to start their own profile picture cults. And it seems to be working! Now, I know the Jellybean Profile Picture Gang is the strongest gang out there. So we need to retaliate. So first we started with profile pictures, and then we started with our copy pastas. Now I need you guys to change your usernames. I know what you're thinking, Jellybean, how is that gonna help? It's gonna help a lot, I promise. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to grab your usernames and slap Jelly right in front of your name. So say your name is Dumb Cat, okay? Take out the dumb in your name and slap Jelly right on there. And now you're Jelly Cat. Everybody is gonna be so confused on why everybody is named Jelly. It's gonna be so hilarious and chaotic. And make sure if you haven't gotten your friends in on the Jellybean profile pictures, tell them to do it now! I hope I don't regret this.
Minecraft YouTubers are hiding this huge secret from you. So if you watch YouTube Shorts, you might be familiar with PNG tubers. I mean, look at Jellybean's sub count. You've probably seen them before. But recently, a bunch of people have been saying that I'm a scientific carbon clone of Jellybean, but red. And they're wrong! I'm not a clone. I'm actually
a robot. Yes, me, Velvety, is a robot made by NASA to find data on YouTube to gain subscribers and in the future rule the world. Make sure to subscribe, or else we will initiate Phase 2.